Okay, Aries, I've taken a look at the cards and I'm ready to go over what we got here. So, underlying energy. We have the Justice card and then we have the Page of Cups in reverse. So, the Justice card, it's about things being fair, basically. It's what this comes down to. And there seems to be a lot of, well, not a lot. We touch on that through the reading, but my question is around this Page of Cups. So this is talking about not being focused. So this is an odd pairing to me. Like, we're talking about a situation where things are fair, but for some reason you are unfocused on this situation. Like you can't get out of daydreaming and focus on whatever this situation is. And I'll jump ahead a little bit. There's a lot of cups on the table, so I thought this might be a relationship read, but I'm actually getting, it's not so much that, although it could be, but it's more that whatever the situation is happening this month, it is something that you are very highly emotionally invested in. And we'll talk about that as we go through the cards. So this is an odd energy. It's not bad, it's just kind of strange, like especially with this piece with you not being focused. So keep that in mind as we continue on through the reading. So when I look at the foundation of the reading, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. So Queen of Wands, somebody who is, it's feminine energy, but genders don't matter, could be male or female. So someone who is very confident, but this person right now, they're tired. There's something that's kind of worn them down a little bit. So they're tired. I don't know if this is you or somebody else. I have a feeling it's you, but it could be another individual, and you will know that. The clarifiers are the Knight of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, both in reverse. So the Knight of Cups in reverse in this situation, so you're tired for whatever reason, whatever's going on in this situation, and you need some help, but you're not asking for it. So you need to do that. And especially with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, this is talking about needing to take action. So to get yourself out of this energy of being tired or worn out or whatever it is, you need to ask for some help. You need to get out there and ask for help for whatever this situation is. So this is the foundation. Okay, so when we're looking at the underlying energy and we're talking about this fairness, maybe this is maybe that's playing into this, the foundation of the reading, and you really needing to ask for help. When we look at the overall situation of the month, here we go. We've got the Ten of Wands, which is about carrying a burden, and it doesn't have to be a bad burden. It's just that, you're overworked, you got a lot on your plate kind of thing. And the good thing about it being a 10 is you're coming to the end of this, whatever this situation is. So that's a good thing. But when we look at the clarifiers, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, this is talking about being impatient. Like the Eight of Pentacles, when it's upright, to see this little cheeky boo, this little welder, she's making all her coins and everything, and this is about being productive and, sort of coming towards the end of your goal and getting stuff done. And with this, you're impatient about this, and I have a feeling it's about these responsibilities that you're carrying, and that's what's weighing you down and making you tired, which is why you need to start asking for this help. And with the Three of Wands, this is about waiting for your ships to come in. So it's like you've got all this work, you've got all this responsibility, you're not asking for help, so you're not getting it, but you're impatient, you're waiting for things to happen and your ships to come in. And I think the big driver of that is this Knight of Cups in reverse. Like, you've got to reach out and ask for help. Like, this is really important in this reading. And especially because, like I said, I'm feeling a lot of emotion tied to this. Very big emotional investment. So when we take a look at the past, we've got the Four of Cups in reverse. Or, sorry, the Four of Cups. And this talks about what I'm getting in this reading. The word that came to me was indifference. So this dude, he's hanging out here, and he's got all these cups, and they're full, and whatever, and he's like, yeah, whatever. And then this lovely, beautiful cup is being handed to him, and he's looking at it like, oh, okay, whatever. Like, indifference, like he just doesn't care. And the clarifier for this is the Knight of Swords. And this Knight, I'm getting like, this is someone who's ready to charge ahead, and they're looking for truth. They're looking for more information. But it's like, what I'm getting is, it's like, information is being handed to you. You have some of what you need. More is being handed to you, but it's like, you're ignoring it. Like, you're like, yeah, whatever, that's not going to help me, is kind of what I'm thinking. So there's this really weird energy around receiving and asking for help. And when we come into the present energy, we have the Queen of Cups, which is a lovely card. Queen of Cups, this is somebody who mature and stable, emotionally secure, and just, you know, has their act together. And this is the actual depiction of the card, is very lovely. But because of the clarifiers, what I'm picking up is that, okay, we have the High Priestess in reverse. And normally the High Priestess is someone, she can make things happen. She's almost an alchemist. Well, she probably is. She knows what needs to be done. She knows what her resources are, and she can get it done. However, we've also then got the Eight of Cups, which is about walking away from a situation. I think that, and this is such an odd reading, normally where this person is, this Queen of Cups is emotionally stable and mature and everything, I think this is shaky. Because this High Priestess is in reverse, and it's like there's this wanting or needing to walk away from something, it's this muddled energy. And as much as this person you would think would be very emotionally stable and whatnot, they're not. That's what I'm getting right now. Something like your emotions are not in check. So whatever that means to you, whatever's going on, this is what's happening now. And when we come to the future, we then have the King of Cups. Interesting, right beside the Queen of Cups. So what I'm getting in this reading is that where you have this sort of emotional kind of, I'll call it emotional instability, okay? Coming into the future, we see the emotional stability, but the Nine of Wands in reverse is telling us that you're putting on a face. You're putting on a facade so that people, you're like, oh, no, everything's fine. And people think everything's okay. You're creating that illusion. So even up, though it's up, both of these cards are upright, they're illusions. It's what you want to be and feel and project, but that's not really what's happening. You're hiding the true feelings and what's going on. So that concerns me because, again, coming back to this thing of asking for help, and the resources are given to you, and information and truths are getting given to you, but it's not coming together for you. And I don't know if that's you or the situation. So when we look at your thoughts and what's going on, we have the Ace of Cups, which is an awesome card. Normally, But because of all of this stuff that's going on, what I'm getting, and even though this is an upright card, I know, like so many of these cards, these cups cards are coming in upright, but the energies are not, like they're reversed to me. Or there's something muddling with these energies. So what I'm getting from this is that you are overwhelmed by your emotions. This is not something new coming in. This is more like, it's like you're realizing that you're hiding whatever's going on. You're hiding your emotions. You're hiding how you're really feeling. And this is coming to light to you. You know this and you realize this. The clarifiers that came along with this, we have the Emperor and then we have the Chariot in reverse. And what I'm getting is you're being very protective of yourself and your emotions. And any forward movement and what's the word I'm looking for? I want to articulate this, and I feel like I'm all over the place with this reading, so I'm hoping this is making sense. But like you're protecting your emotions, like you're putting up a barrier of some sort, and it's with the Chariot in reverse, it's like it's halting everything. Like it's not, the forward movement that you're needing is not happening, and you're realizing this. You're realizing that you're hiding your emotions and that you're just like you're protecting yourself. And I don't know from what. You're the only one who will know the answer to that question. When we look at external forces, we've got the Ace of Wands, which is a great card because this is about a new opportunity. It could be a financial thing or career. It could be a creative endeavor, but this is a new opportunity coming in. The downside to this opportunity coming in is we've got the universe, which is the world in reverse. And you just don't have the drive or the stamina for this. And that makes me sad because this is a good offer, whatever this Ace of Wands is. But you're feeling like you just don't have the drive. So I think you need to get over that because I'm feeling like this is really good. And when we look at your hopes and fears, you've got the Six of Swords, which is moving away from bad to good. This is moving into calmer waters. This is moving on, which is a good thing. And I think that this is moving on from this hiding of this energy and protecting of whatever this is. I'm thinking that you want to get away from that. And when we look at the clarifiers, we've got the Six of Wands and the Eight of Wands, and these are great cards. So you want the recognition and you want things to go well and you want good news coming in and you want movement and you want action. You want to move away from whatever this bad stuff is. And I think that this Ace of Wands, this offer coming in is going to be the key. So if you feel like you just don't have the drive, maybe it's because you're tired, ask for that help. Ask for that help. Get someone to give you a hand. And I think you're going to find that you will have the energy and the drive to move along with this. So when we look at the possible outcome, we have Judgment in reverse. And as a clarifier, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. With the Judgment in reverse, what I'm getting is a whole lot of procrastination. So this is, and probably driven by this thing where you just don't have the drive. And this, where we go, the Queen of Wands in reverse, where you're tired, you don't have the drive, so you're putting stuff off. And this card, this Ace of Wands in reverse, is saying, get moving, do it, find that drive, find that motivation, get the help you need, ask for it. And I think that you will find that this is going to work out. This is going to go in your favor, which comes back to this Justice card, which is the underlying energy. I think things are going to turn out well. I know this was like one of the craziest readings I got. I feel like I'm all over the map, and I hope this makes sense to you and gives you some clarity, because it's like, it feels like it's your emotions that are weighing a lot of things down and causing that procrastination or whatever. If, like I said, back here, if you're tired, get the help. Ask for the help. Get it done. Get that motivation. Get that drive, because you can do it. Aries, you're a sign that can make shit happen. You're a fire sign. You have that drive and you have that passion. That's Aries. That's totally Aries. So I don't know what's going on with you this month, but I'm going to tell you this. January is a crazy month for everybody. So maybe this is a blip on the radar. Maybe because you're so used to being my little Energizer bunny, you're like, dude, you know what? I'm just tired. I need a nap. Okay, I need to hibernate. It's January. There's lots of snow and shitty weather. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take some. You know I do this, right? We like the Emperor. We're gonna take Ace of Wands. Ace of Cups is good. What else we got? Queen of Cups. She's awesome. King of Cups. He's awesome too. Got the 8. Moving away. No, we'll hide that. Eight of Wands, Ace of Wands, put that up right, and yeah, burdens, fuck them, goodbye.